2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. We've got Tatum, Ja Morant, he's out there with Young. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is good.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a three-point game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now, he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside DeRozan. From the arc. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Curry passes to DeRozan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Young's shot is off.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender posted.
Giannis against Morant. Shot clock at 6. That one's not going to go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Wiggins.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Curry way outside. Giannis passes to Jokic. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. That's to Towns. Over onto the Kumbo. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Jokic with it. On the wing, James. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Levine against DeRozan. Levine's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And he gets it to go.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
And it's Towns penetrating, and James picks up the foul.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Outside ball. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now, here's Jokic. Now the pass to Curry. LeBron outside. Curry kicks to LeBron. Curry dishes to James. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Rudy Gobert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. DeRozan finds Van Vliet. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Left side, Ball. Kicks it down to Middleton. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got the lead up to 1 now for the East All-Stars.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Some changes. James Harden, he's checked in front of Kumbo. Mitchell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
And LaVine, here we go. Slammed home, and he dropped. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Gobert, the pass to Murray. Back to Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from
Gobert's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. The drive by Paul. Here's LeBron. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Assisted by Chris Paul.
LeBron's got his third bucket of the night. James against Middleton, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Chris Middleton.
Andrew Wiggins.
Booker up top. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. No good from Booker. To the inside. Here's James. Again, the West All-Stars.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Murray against Paul. Here's Embiid. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
From six-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun. Watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Towns with the bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant dishes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Morant with a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morant's got 6 points.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Mitchell kicks to LeBron. In the corner. Harden. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Young. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Paul penetrating. Denied by Morant.
And how about finishing that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and the East All-Stars also making a switch. Levine's checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And James throws it down.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead. Young looking around. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 3 assists. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the defensive. And that's a shame. We're just going to keep giving up easy buckets and games.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got DeRozan. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Durant passes to Embiid. That one misses. AT that time from Curry.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Embiid. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of... Mercy, mercy me. Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
LeBron kicks to Jokic. Offensive rebound, and there's the feed to Curry. Passes to DeRozan, back to James. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Timeout called East All-Stars. You look at James, what a contribution.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Doncic is checked in for the West. A big group substitution here for the East. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Wiggins. Booker, he's checked in for Young. And Ball subbed in for John Morant. Middleton can't get it to go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Middleton with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
Garland, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Garland with the bucket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Goes up to the stripe, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball, the pass to Tatum. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jason Tatum.
For the East All-Stars, Anthony Towns.
Here's Towns. Middleton outside. And the rejection by Giannis. Doncic passes to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
When
foul.
LeBron has it inside like that,
foul.
I mean, it's almost impossible to stop. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Ball. LeBron outside, from deep. Doesn't go that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's West now. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Levine's checked in for the East. Murray comes in for Ball. The shot's good from LeBron.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offenses, problems for the defense, and good for his team.
And they recover it. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Booker the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Assisted.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the East All-Stars, Wiggins is out there with Towns. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Embiid. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. LaVine with it. Garland picks him up. The East All-Stars check on two more.
LaVine, a primetime threat to knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Catching up on changes for the West. Harden comes in for Garland. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Doncic. And it's Murray penetrating.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Down low, here's Jokic. Harden kicks to Paul. Back to Harden. Jokic passes to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And that one, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
He's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for James Harden. And then for the East, Tatum, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Durant in for DeJounte Murray. Durant, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Durant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
To the paint, here's...
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And the pass to Embiid, back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Ball finds Giannis. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. They get it back from deep three-point range. The shot by Paul, no good. The East All-Stars on offense, trailing by 17.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Paul outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Curry dishes to Paul. Giannis against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up LeBron. Paul outside. Again, the miss by Paul.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Back to Giannis. East grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Count it. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
And all of a sudden, it's finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Down low. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The three from Tatum. Traps in the tray.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguarded.
Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the East All-Stars?
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Booker's checked in. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded by Embiid. Shots good by Mitchell.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're leading by 10.
Now into the lineup.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Fred VanVleet.
Fires the three. Connects from three-point range.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.